this motherfucker around now.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we are not down with illegal war. We are not down with oppression. We are not down with misery. We are not down with people being taken advantage of. We are not down with wars on everybody globally in the name of profit. We say, fuck that. Y'all feel me? Somebody say, fuck that shit.
So how you feel
Fuck
about
that
like now
shit.
having a black president? You think, is there going to be a change, or how do you feel about the whole thing?
I feel good about it because it reflects me for a change. You know, I see things that Obama does. I see certain stylistic things that he has. I hear certain things come out of his mouth. I know the story of his upbringing. You know, it was much more parallel. You know, single parent upbringing which was a much greater parallel to average people in America than coming from a family of billionaires and being ushered through Yale like Bush. So I'm hopefully optimistic, cautiously optimistic that Obama will do well. I think he's at heart a good person, but it's also the U.S. government. And there were too many people in the power structure that openly embraced Obama when he declared his presidency. And that causes concern for me. You know what I'm saying? So as a black man, I'm elated, but I'm also cautious because I know our government is ruthless, the most ruthless government on the face of the planet. It's the greatest terrorist organization on the face of the planet, not Al-Qaeda, you know, the U.S. government. And so I recognize it for what it is, and I hope that it gets better. We're at an all-time low right now. There's nowhere to go but up when we're down.
Now, what surprised me, like at one time of your career or after, like, I think it was Gorilla Funk, you became a stockbroker.
Yes. I want to be the master of everything that I touch. That's what I went to school for. My degree is in managerial economics. I worked at Morgan Stanley. I worked in the World Trade Center. I traded on the floor. I was a bond trader, a tech analyst, all kind of shit. The great equalizer for people is education. Not rapping, not shooting ball, not selling dope. That's not the way out of your condition. The way out of most people's condition, if they're unhappy with it, is education, which is a universal phenomenon that is obtainable by many, many more people than a rap career. You see what I'm saying? So you have to have a plan B. When I talk to little kids nowadays, I tell them, you need to know more than just rap. Don't think that that's going to be your life. You know what I'm saying? You need to have a plan B. You need to get educated because there are people out there who are smarter than you that absolutely will take advantage of you, even if you are successful as a musician. The great way for the entire world really to be healed is to interact with other people and to become educated. Travel more. There's so many people in America that have never left the country that are lied to through the media. They have this image of Germany, even, for example. That is, it's, you know, a bunch of Hitler clones, you know. They have an image of Latin America. That's a bunch of lazy Latins, you know, that don't do anything. They have an image of Africa. That's like some dark jungle, you know, that's uncivilized. These are the images that America has of everybody else, right? And so, and that pure ignorance makes it possible for the government to do all the dirty shit that it does because people everywhere else are looked at as less than human.
How you feel it's not too much political, social rap, or like, you know, in hip-hop artists that really like go through that pipeline? Like you mentioned it, Dead Press, maybe Peace, and you.
Well, first of all, there are a lot of artists that don't know. So can't expect you to do what you don't know. I don't want anybody who doesn't really know what they're talking about to get in that kind of a situation and get taken advantage of and be made a fool of. It takes a certain type of person to do what I do. You know what I mean? There are much easier roads to success in music than doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Is there like, what can we expect? Is there another album? Are you doing another album? Like, I mean, as far as Sonic Jihad came out, and then you had
So Sonic Jihad came out, and my most recent album is Acid Reflex. That came out in October. You know, we're on this worldwide Check the Rhyme tour right now. Me, J. Rue the Damager, the Alcoholics, Lords of the Underground, and the Beatnuts, and T-Cash. And it's a way for me to continue to connect with folks. You know, I have zero interest in touring if I can't go new places, if I can't meet new people, if I can't be exposed to new things. I think for people who support what I do, they appreciate what's in my heart, and they appreciate the fact that I don't have to do this, and I keep doing it because I love us, and I want us to all grow as a human family and to do better.
Is it true that you actually like ghostwrite rhymes for Chuck D?
Yes. I wrote all of Rebirth of a Nation, and I wrote all of Remix of a Nation.
I want to thank you for taking this time, man.
It's all good. Backspin TV, Hamburg, Germany. It's all good. Peace.
Stop. See the punk bitch get mad. I ain't the one for a toe dad. You best believe when you see me on the street, I'll be a motherfucker for the static with a Glock on a Mac. So let me tell you why I hate pigs. The black Gestapo, ultimate house. Simply because I rather want to be down with a plan. I want to kill off and cage a black man. Ain't nothing running from the USA. Punk land of the week, freak home of the slave, and I ain't calling shit. The appearance is clear to me. Some punk, I'm sleeping with the enemy. Hamburg!